Howdy y'all, this is Ethan Bonreal back at it again, giving you that gay shit you love, and this time around you get to see my face. I haven't done a face cam video in a while. But what brought this all on is basically, I love giving that gay shit to you, so we're going to be talking about that instead of video games in this episode. What brought this on is that I saw a topic on Reddit basically asking, why are gay guys so mean? And it was basically just people arguing over nothing, essentially. And they didn't really even get to the question, but I thought it was interesting enough that I want to, do a video on it that's pretty quick and to the point. Part of the issue also is that I did a search on YouTube for that question, why are gay guys mean, or are gay people mean, etc., etc., and I didn't really see anything. I'm sure there are videos out there because Google's algorithms are a little bit homophobic, so it kind of makes it hard to find that good gay shit when you want it, but I just didn't really see anything but clickbait or basically people shit posting. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in on this topic because it's something that interests me, and as you know, I love talking about gay culture and all that stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna lay out here is that I actually disagree with the question. So the question is, why are gay guys so mean? And I actually don't think that gay men are particularly mean. I think that we just have a unique style of being mean that stands out to other people, if that makes sense. So, like, being mean is just something everyone does, right? Situationally and whatever. Sometimes you just really gotta dig in on someone and grab their wig a little bit, and that's okay. That's just part of life. People are in conflict. But I think that gay men get a reputation for being particularly mean because we have a unique style for doing it. And I'm not going to really go too much into that just because I really hate doing videos that are like Social Justice 101, XD, happy gay time, stereotypes are bad. Like, it's not really fashion to me. So I'm going to put my own unique spin on it. I'm going to say, or really talk about, why it is that I think gay men are mean to each other, and kind of give some examples and explain my logic behind this. So let's just go ahead and jump right up into this bad boy. So, ooh, I almost said something not very nice. So I think the first reason why gay guys are kind of mean to each other is that a lot of us basically view each other based off of how attractive we find each other. So physical appearance is like going to be a huge issue here. I can tell you from experience that if you go to a gay space in person or even online, honestly, a lot of people's first reaction is basically to size you up. So like a really good example is, if you're gay and you're new to a place and you go in person, like the second you go, every other gay person just kind of like instantly looks at you. They try to size you up. They're like, I ain't seen her before. What's she doing up in here? And then also they're just kind of like sizing you up. They're trying to figure out which way your booty hole opens from top to bottom or left to right. They're just trying to do all sorts of stuff. They're basically getting ready to read you like you have Braille on your face. They just really want to go in, and it's really uncomfortable, and it's mean. It's mean. It's very mean. And I mean, I'm not saying, like, again, all gay guys are like this, but this is a common enough experience where if I'm talking about it, I feel pretty comfortable that someone in the comments or who watches this video will say I have had an experience like that, where people are just like ready to just basically jump down my urethra the second I walk in this place. So the reason why this is mean, and I mean, it might obviously be mean to some people. Other people are like, well, everyone judges people basically based off of physical appearance. My issue with that is the degree to which it is done, and then the degree to which people will be mean to you if you are not attractive to them. That is the big thing. People love being mean to people they are not attracted to. And it's very normalized. It's very irritating to you. So, like, instead of people thinking, man, being gay kind of made me get pushed away by straight people, and, it made it hard out there for me, it was kind of isolating. Instead of thinking that, and then, like, kind of making a logical leap and being like, oh, that probably happens to other gay people, and I shouldn't add to it by, like, making them be judged not only for their sexual orientation, but also their physical appearance. they don't make that leap. They don't they don't think like that at all. Um, and it's really sad. And I think that is like one of the core like nougats of ways that we're mean to each other. And again, there are people who do go outside of this, but again, it's a pretty common behavior in my experience. So on top of that, and this one kind of builds off on that, a lot of gay people really lack a cultural connection and sense of empathy towards other gay people. And what I mean by this is basically a lot of gay people see their situation as a gay person in isolation from other people. So, how do I explain this? They will just be like, my tragic gay backstory only concerns me. I don't care about anyone else's tragic gay backstory. And love me, basically. But like, they won't jump forward and do that for other people, if that makes sense. Like, people will talk about how they've been so wronged by homophobia, their family was mean or abusive or not accepting, and then like they'll see another gay person and they won't think, oh, they should have that kindness extended to them too because they've been dealing with stuff also. Like, they just don't see the connection between themselves and other gay people, and that we share to some degree a struggle. Right, obviously everyone has different experiences with homophobia, but I think that there are a lot of people who don't even really think about what other gay people's experiences are, and so they don't really have that connection. They just kind of see them as like a stranger who also happens to like men, rather than someone else who maybe has survived harassment or things like that. And why that's important is that it kind of stops some people from experiencing empathy for other gay people. Like, they'll be really mean and cruel and just like really bitchy, honestly, and just really ready to just grab that wig and run with it. Like, I have encountered numerous situations where someone's like, I'm gay and I'm having a rough time, and then people are like, well, stop fucking complaining about it. That's not helping anything. And they don't see that maybe like giving a little bit of support can really go a long way. And like, even then, like, I'll see like adults doing that to like gay children, which is like really fucking mean. It is so mean. And again, I think the root reason is they see their situation in isolation. They don't see that that's something they share with other people. They just treat it like, well, I did okay, so it shouldn't be that big a deal. So why are you talking about it? Why are you talking about your life? Why do you have problems, basically? And it's mean. It's also mean. The last thing I was going to talk about, because I want to keep this video kind of short, is that a lot of people basically, how do I say this? A lot of gay people are very threatened by one another, and it's not cute. So this one's a little bit more complicated. Obviously, it's related to the previous 2 points, but a lot of people, a lot of gay people don't respect other gay people because they see them as threats to their own safety and acceptance by other people. And I mean, this one's like, if you've read like anything about like, I don't want to say gay social theory, I don't know what to call it, like just commentary on gay life by other gay people, like you'll see this one be like a really common one. Like, people will like a homo, right? Like your regular homo growing up will be like very uncomfortable with gay stuff, right? And when they encounter another gay person in public just like owning it and loving it, they just feel very uncomfortable with it because they feel like that person just existing will out them and cause other people to just know their tea, which is, I mean, it can be true a little bit, but they feel that moment of insecurity and are threatened by that, and they basically use that as an excuse to basically be mean and have disgust towards that person, basically. And so that's like one example. You see someone else gay owning it, and then you feel like, oh, that person's gonna make straight people be mean to me, right? The next thing is that because a lot of us view each other based off of our attractiveness, or how attractive we are to each other, we do that to ourselves too. And so we'll look in on ourselves and be like, okay, my social standing or the way that people accept me is basically comes down to how attractive I am, right? So when someone new comes in and they are more attractive, even if it's not true. Like if it's they, you feel like they're more attractive. If you are of that mindset, it is very easy to be threatened by that person, even if they're not really a threat to you or they're trying to do anything to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's really sad. Like I've seen how this manifests. Like sometimes people will just be really bitchy to people for no fucking reason. And they'll just try to create a pecking order and drag that person down so they can feel better about themselves when they're feeling insecure. And it's really frustrating. It's very mean. Like you'll see like adults doing that to children, or just like people just dragging someone who has literally nothing to do with them. They'll just be saying rude shit about their appearance and bodies, and I really don't like that. So I'll go ahead and wrap this up here. Um, one of my things also is that I've seen time and time again, especially like in the early 2000s when I started like getting into seeing gay shit online, is like a gay celeb will like talk about, people don't deserve to be judged for their sexual orientation. We shouldn't hate people for who they love. And then they'll go on and just say really mean shit about other gay people and their appearances, like, oh, I can't believe that person thought it was okay to look that way in public, or yada, yada, yada. And they won't see the connection between how that person experiencing homophobia makes commenting on their appearance worse. Basically, like if you're already dealing with like people being mean to you because you're gay, being mean to someone based off of their physical appearance, especially if it's coming from another gay person, does not help. It's mean. It's mean for no reason, because people don't exist to be attractive to each other. Like that's not our purpose. And I think that it's very easy to get very comfortable doing that, and that's part of why I made the video. But anyway, if you like this, feel free to hit the like button, yada yada yada, YouTube spiel. I appreciate y'all who have stuck around this long. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. And let's see, I told y'all to like and subscribe. What else do I need to tell y'all? Oh, leave a fucking comment if any of this is relatable. If you personally have had someone, obviously be threatened by you just because you're gay, like another gay person, or you think that you've had like a gay person just be unnecessarily mean to you for no fucking reason, and it's like very obviously they're experiencing something similar but they're not being empathetic, or you've been in a public situation with other gay people and you can feel them just instantly like ranking you and judging you in their head the second you walk into that space, feel free to lay it on me. And then also, this is the last thing, and you can hear me like when you're writing the comment wagging my finger at you. If you've ever done this yourself, also feel free to leave a comment. So if you've been mean to someone for no reason, feel free to say something about it. Because I really want to get away from us viewing ourselves as only being victims to things like this, because we do it to each other. We're mean. I'm queeny as hell sometimes, and that's okay. That's just part of life, bros. So, in any case, I'm Ethan Bonreal. I'm Ethan Bon out. Hit that like button, or not, as you please. Get into it. And I'm a diamond salute you. Oh shit, how do I do this shit again? Diamond salute you out. Alright, peace, nerds. Bye.